million times.
No, you lying. You lying.
I ain't lying.
Come on, just buying this.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. You know I ain't just wasting no money on no. I do it every
I was. I was.
Well, I did do that with you, but that ain't just no thing I just do 24/7.
You don't do that, but I do. And it's covering for that. I can't drink. I can throw some.
What if the biggest threat to Adrien Broner's comeback isn't the next opponent waiting across the ring, but the chaos happening everywhere except inside it? Because just when it looked like AB was finally putting the pieces back together,
Y'all gonna throw some dollars. What y'all gonna do when I turn this motherfucker around? For real, I'll be out that bitch dancing too. Hey, don't give me a wig. Y'all give me a wig. I need a wig tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz if you wanna throw 3,500 more, bitch, better get in that competition too. We both gonna be.
the internet suddenly had a brand new storyline. A lawsuit was reportedly filed, old warnings started resurfacing, and suddenly every live stream, every cash flex, every party clip, and every questionable decision was being replayed like clues in a mystery nobody realized they were watching. And you won't believe how quickly the story changed.
Throwing that shit though.
Oh God.
That shit you better than 2 buck men.
Crazy I am. You gotta win. I'm trying to get it if he gonna tell me he gonna be a real boxer, you know? Before you came and said, I know this and he been telling me he a real boxer. I'm like, well, box. I ain't seen your boxing yet. Let's get some boxing. I didn't fought 4 times since I met this part-time now.
I'm making a lot of money since you met me too though.
Hey, I'm not hating at all, but I'm just want you to understand. You also said you're a boxer too. Focus on your craft too now. Don't get me wrong. I know the money's sweet over there. You know what I mean? I know the money's sweet, but at the same time, he was a boxer. You know what I mean? And don't get too lost because he.
Brother, what the f*** you're going in like that?
Hey, AB, try to put your hands to your feet. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hold on, gang. What's this? Oh, yeah. Nah, hold on, gang. Hey, gang, what's this?
One minute, Adrien Broner was being talked about as the veteran fighter trying to rebuild his career. In the next, fans were asking the question nobody wanted to say out loud. Is this comeback actually happening, or are we watching another spectacular detour? Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing crystal clear. The allegations discussed in this story are allegations, the civil lawsuit reportedly remains unresolved, and nothing being claimed online should be treated as proven fact. But here's where things get interesting, because the controversy surrounding Broner isn't just about one headline. According to the video and the online reaction surrounding it, this is about a much bigger pattern of attention, money, live streams, celebrity culture, and the constant pressure that comes with trying to rebuild a reputation in public. And that's where the story takes its first sharp turn. Because while everyone was focused on the lawsuit, fans suddenly started digging through Broner's recent live streams. And that's when old clips began looking very different. Suddenly, moments that once seemed like harmless internet entertainment were being re-examined through a completely different lens. The jokes sounded different. The spending looked different. The arguments looked different. Even the party atmosphere suddenly became part of a much larger conversation. It's almost as if the internet collectively pressed rewind and said, wait a minute, have we been watching the warning signs this entire time? And then comes Charleston White, because whether you like him or not, his previous conversations with Broner suddenly became relevant again. White had reportedly warned Broner that he had a rare opportunity in front of him, comparing the potential comeback to some of the most remarkable returns in boxing history, and urging him not to let old habits interfere with a new chapter. At the time, it was just another chaotic conversation floating around the internet. But after the latest controversy, fans began reposting those clips, and suddenly the old warning sounded less like random commentary and more like an ominous trailer for what might happen next. And here's the twist. The conversation wasn't even really about boxing anymore. It was about discipline. It was about image. It was about whether a fighter can reinvent himself while simultaneously broadcasting every decision to millions of people online. Because let's be honest, the modern celebrity doesn't get a private comeback anymore. Every meal becomes content. Every night out becomes content. Every argument becomes content. And every mistake, congratulations! You've just been given a permanent internet archive. Fake breaking news, the comeback has a new opponent. And it's the algorithm. That's right. Forget the fighter in the opposite corner. Forget the promotional poster. Forget the weigh-in. The real battle may be Broner versus the attention economy. Because the more dramatic the live stream becomes, the more viewers arrive. And the more viewers arrive, the more pressure there is to keep the show going. It's a vicious cycle, and according to online speculation, That may be one reason fans are suddenly questioning whether Broner's comeback is being helped or hurt by his new internet lifestyle. But then the story gets even messier. Broner reportedly responded to the controversy by suggesting that people may now be looking at him differently because he has publicly discussed being financially successful again. That statement immediately triggered another wave of debate. Some fans agreed with him, others questioned the logic. Commentators jumped in. Social media detectives started analyzing everything from his spending habits to his live stream guests, and suddenly money became the center of the conversation. Not boxing, not training, money. That's when the internet did what the internet does best. It took one controversy and built an entire cinematic universe around it. According to commentary featured in the video, DJ Academics argued that publicly advertising financial success can attract unwanted attention and increase the stakes surrounding personal disputes. Again, that's his opinion, not established fact. But it raises a fascinating question. In today's social media economy, does showing the world you're winning also invite people to start looking for reasons you're losing? Because once the internet knows you're making money, every disagreement suddenly comes with a dollar sign floating above it. And this is where it gets worse, or at least stranger. Broner's live stream culture became part of the conversation, with clips showing him surrounded by friends, entertainers, and women while discussing large amounts of cash and spending money for entertainment. Fans began debating whether this was simply Broner having fun or whether it represented the same kind of lifestyle that had previously distracted him from boxing. And that's the uncomfortable question hanging over everything. Can you build a serious athletic comeback while simultaneously turning your personal life into a reality show? Because one side of Broner's story says he's a veteran fighter chasing another chapter. The other side, according to fans, looks like a man still wrestling with the temptations that come with fame. And then, boom, another twist. A heated livestream exchange reportedly broke out over spending thousands of dollars during a night of entertainment. The exact argument became less important than what it represented. To fans watching from the outside, it looked like a symbolic battle between two versions of Broner. The disciplined athlete trying to get back into fighting shape, and the larger-than-life entertainer who has always seemed to thrive in chaos. One version wants the comeback, the other wants the party. And apparently the two have been fighting for the same microphone. But the bigger question about Broner's career is very real. Can he separate the entertainer from the athlete long enough to give the athlete another chance? Because here's the final twist, and this one changes everything. Maybe the question isn't, is it over for Adrien Broner? Maybe we've been asking the wrong question the entire time. Maybe the real question is whether Adrien Broner is finally ready to decide what he wants his legacy to be. The loudest version of AB? The viral version? The millionaire livestream personality? The unpredictable celebrity? Or the boxer who once had the world believing he could become one of the biggest stars in the sport? Because if Broner actually returns, wins meaningful fights, and stays disciplined, then all of this chaos could eventually become nothing more than background noise in a much bigger comeback story. But if the distractions continue, then every controversy will keep stealing oxygen from the one thing that matters most, the fight itself. And that's why this story is nowhere near finished. The next chapter won't be decided by a live stream, a headline, or a viral clip. It'll be decided when the cameras stop talking, the crowd goes quiet, the lights come on, and Adrien Broner has nowhere left to hide behind the noise. Just gloves, a ring, and an opponent standing across from him. So now I have to ask you, are we watching the beginning of the greatest comeback chapter of Adrien Broner's career? Or are we watching the final act of a superstar who simply can't escape the spotlight he created? Because the wildest part isn't that everyone is asking whether it's over for AB. The wildest part is that Adrien Broner still has one thing most fighters never get: a chance to prove everybody wrong. The question is, will he take it?